H-A-L.
Linda McCartney's never-before-seen pictures, next in Teen.
For Diagnosis Murder, the address is CBS.
I know you're hungry. Now, I'm not exactly known for my culinary technique, but I think tonight I might have hit my stride.
Andy, you know you shouldn't have gone to all this trouble.
It's no trouble at all. Just relax and let me do everything.
But I sort of thought we should talk.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we'll talk over dinner. All right, sit tight. Prepare to be amazed. He's got a visitor. He's flashing his press badge out there with the rest of them, but this one claims he's your friend.
Hey, friend. Hey, what's up? He's a friend of mine. Great to see you, buddy. Great. Could we have some privacy? Well, you've been one busy pup. You care to explain? I wish someone would explain it to me. I mean, one second I'm chasing down this stalker, playing the big hero. The next minute I'm in irons and the judge is denying bail.
I think somebody set you up big time, my friend.
Oh, yeah, you're about the only person in the world who thinks so.
No, not after we figure out who's behind this.
I gotta hand it to you. You held up pretty well at Chris's arraignment today. All that stuff you said about being stronger was right on.
I'm still in shock. I can't believe that Chris' own sister-in-law would testify against him.
Margot's a detective. No matter what the cost, she has to do what's right.
Yeah, but she's wrong, Holden. They all are.
Abigail, you heard what they said in the courtroom.
Yeah, but I know him. And he wouldn't terrorize Katie. That's not... You don't know him like I do.
Maybe we're just being a little bit more objective.
I know he's gotten into trouble before and he's done some stupid things, but this isn't him.
Hello? Diana, how you doing? It's good to hear from you. You are already? Oh, that's right. You told me in your last letter, but so much has been going on here, it just totally slipped my mind. You know what? She's right here. I'll let you tell her yourself.
Hi, Mom. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. No, really, I'm fine, Mom. Yeah, everything's great. The friends, school, Holden and Lily are terrific. Molly. No, Molly's still the same. So how's life in Saudi Arabia? What? You're in Paris? What? You're so lucky, Mom. Well, bring me back something, okay? Yeah, I know. Tell Dad I love him, all right? I love you, too. I miss you. Bye. My dad had a meeting in Paris, so they made a vacation out of it.
That sounds like fun. Something we could certainly use some more of. You know what? I have an idea that I need to run by Lily. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Wow. Looks like the family tree sprouted a few extra branches.
Oh, no, I just found a few more pictures.
You are a woman obsessed.
Nope, just determined.
Yeah, determined to keep us busy for a very long time.
Yes, just so dig in. There's plenty to go around. You'll recognize a lot of those faces.
Thanks.
Hey!
Hey.
So you're back from Chris's arraignment already? How did it go?
Margot recommended to the court that they deny him bail.
He's in jail?
Mm-hmm.
How's Abigail taking it?
Well, she swears that he's innocent, and she's trying to be brave. It's enough to make an adult even want to run away, I'll tell you that.
You don't think that she'll do that again?
I was thinking that maybe we should just make one big family exodus. Just, all of us, just go away.
You want to drop everything and run away?
Well, not just to anywhere. To Paris. Tonight. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Wait a minute, have you lost your mind?
No, I have not lost my mind. Abigail's parents are in Paris for the week. She really needs to see them, and you and I, we really need to spend some time together. So, what do you say? It is a limited time affair, madame.
Oh, baby! Oh, that's wonderful. When do we leave? Where did this trip to Paris come from? Not that I'm complaining.
It's like I said, Abigail's parents are over there for the week, and she really does need to see them. This would be the perfect escape.
I'm going to kick myself for even asking this, but what about the station?
Henry could take over for me. He's been chomping at the bit to do that.
This is too good to be true.
Yeah, we'll go over there. We can have coffee in the cafes. We can go to museums, cathedrals, whatever you want to do.
This is really going to happen. April Fool's Day is right around the corner.
It's really going to happen. All we need to do is reserve 3 seats on a plane.
This is the most romantic idea.
And you know what? I'm just getting started. Abigail's going to spend time with Diana and Mitchell.
And I get to spend time with you.
That's right. A second honeymoon. So what do you say? Let me take you away from all this.
I thought you'd never ask. Oh, great.
Somebody said I'd find the architect here.
Yeah, what is it?
Excuse me.
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah, I'm Bobby's assistant. He's in Chicago doing a wiring job. I'm just filling in. And I just can't make out these plans here. See where it says right here
listen,
we can...
mate, if you can't read a simple blueprint, you know, perhaps I should find someone who can.
And I'll call Mama. We'll put the kids over at her place. She'll take care of them.
I like the way you think, honey.
Yes.
Excuse me, sorry. Look, I couldn't help overhearing, but you're thinking of leaving soon?
That's right. As soon as we get 3 tickets to Paris.
A dream come true.
Yeah, of course.
Is there a problem, Simon?
Well, it's just with so much work to be done, you know, I was hoping to barrel through.
Well, give the workers the week off. What's the big deal?
It's just that postponing the project at this point with so much work to be done.
We've waited this long for a family room. We can certainly wait a little bit longer, right?
Yeah, I know. It's just that my time here in the States is coming to an end, and I'm going to have to move on pretty soon, whether or not we reach the deadline.
You can do something about overcrowded schools. Fill out your census. It helps determine public funding for schools. This is your future. Don't leave it blank.
Mechanical trouble, huh? You ever use one of those shampoos and conditioners all in the same bottle? I'll just be on my way.
Where are you? With a love oh so true. A girl to hold in my arms and know the magic of her charms.
You never know when love might come true. So be ready with Scope. Nothing kills more bad breath germs. Its minty tingle gets breath Scope clean and fresh. Scope, feel the tingle.
Where are you?
Hop to it, full-figured gals. Get the biggest news in bras since the 40s. 18 hours comfort underband, designed to stay put, stay comfy, no matter how you jump or jive. 18 hours comfort underband. Is that a Playtex under there?
Busy morning? We've got you covered. Burger King has delicious new pancake minis. Light buttermilk silver dollar pancakes with rich syrup so you can dip them and eat them on the go. Just 99 cents for a limited time. Only at Burger King.
You know what? This is our second chance at a honeymoon. I missed the last trip to Hawaii. And who cares if Simon's here when we get back or not? He and the contractors can work, or the contractors can work without him. What's the difference? Besides, he would probably feel better if we got out of his hair for a while.
Well, there's just a lot of arrangements that I need to make before I even think about running off
Well,
somewhere.
then don't think about it. We'll just do it. We'll hop on the plane and we will go. We will find a nice little hotel room with room service, no obligations except each other.
What about Abigail? Holden, she's the reason that you're going to Paris. You need to be there for her.
Yeah, but I want you to be with me.
You won't even know that I'm there. I mean, come on, this reunion with her parents, it might not be very easy. With Molly's accident and Molly's affair coming to light, and the stalker. No, Abigail needs you. She needs all of your attention.
Okay. What about you?
I've learned to become very patient. Because of this, how much we love each other. Forever. And we will have our second honeymoon when we can concentrate just on each other.
You do that.
I'll hold you to it. This trip to Paris should be for you and your daughter.
All right. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though. Disappointed.
Oh, you can show me how much later. But right now, I need to book a flight, 2 seats to Paris.
Okay. I'll go tell Abigail the news. I love you.
I love you too.
Hey, I'm sorry about your trip. But anyway, I think Paris is highly overrated.
It's not Paris that I wanted, it's Holden.
Yeah, I know. But just think, when he returns, he'll have a spectacular new room, and when he unveils that portrait of you on his birthday, staying here would have been well worth it.
Paris will keep.
What you working on?
Trig, I figured if I worked these problems, it'd help to take my mind off my own.
Well, math genius, I got a better solution.
French. How's this a better solution?
If I were you, I'd put in some serious hours of studying.
What, was there a parent-teacher conference I didn't know about?
No, nothing like that. But what if I told you we were going to Paris for the week so you could see your parents?
No.
Yes.
You mean it? You really mean it?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You don't know how much this means to me.
You're welcome.
Wow, I don't deserve this, Holden.
Don't say that.
No, after running away and putting you guys through everything, I messed up your second honeymoon.
You know what? That's in the past. Besides, Lily, she's gonna stay here with the kids and work on the house.
No, Lily can't stay. She has to come.
No, Lily said we'll take the second honeymoon at a later date. And you deserve this. You need a vacation, and you really need to see your parents.
In Paris.
In Paris. We're gonna go see the Eiffel Tower. We're gonna go to the cathedrals, the restaurants, the Mona Lisa, all at your fingertips.
That's so incredible. This is really happening.
Yeah, it's really happening. We're gonna go for the whole week.
Oh, Holden! Oh!
Perfect timing, isn't it? Your parents are in the most gorgeous city on this planet, and you're gonna be able to get away from all this insanity.
What insanity? Are you talking about Chris being arrested and me believing that he's innocent? Holden, are you taking me on this trip because you're afraid I'm going to get involved with Chris again?
Knew I'd been set up. I kept telling them and telling them.
But nobody would take your word for it, right?
No one except my parents and Abigail.
But all in all, that's not a bad start. So, why don't you tell me how this thing went down?
I had just finished emptying Katie's trash in my apartment, like you had said. I was trying to find anything that would link Katie to those photos of Molly and me. And then I heard this scream coming from outside, so I ran out and I saw this guy about my height wearing a ski mask running from Katie's apartment.
Well, you stopped him.
Well, I tried. All I could do was grab the mask, but he got away, and then Holden Snyder shows up.
Holden Snyder?
Yeah. Abigail's dad. He hates my guts.
Which makes it easy for him to believe that you're suspect number one.
Yeah, and the cops start digging further.
And bingo, it's their lucky day. Because your apartment is filled with the victim's trash.
Exactly.
Did you tell him why it was there?
No, it gets better. Because after the cops find Katie's trash in my apartment, they go searching through my trash out in the courtyard.
What'd they find?
They find the remnants of this death threat letter that was given to Katie. They find the gloves. They find the cut-up magazine. It's okay. I understand. If you want to bail, it's fine.
Stop, all right? I don't bail. I'm just trying to figure out how this got out of hand so fast.
I did everything that you said, Jake. I stayed away from Katie. I totally ignored her.
Okay. Is there any way that Katie had access to your trash?
What do you mean? Like she put it there?
Right.
No, I was there all day and then, you know, until I went to the station.
What about when you were getting processed?
No, she was there the entire time.
All right, just piece together death threat. That's the one that was at the station, right?
I don't know.
See, I'd like to find out where that came from and how the arts and craft ended up on your doorstep.
What do you mean, like Katie Platt? No, I mean, she looked really surprised when she found out that that letter evidence showed up in my garbage can.
All right, maybe Katie didn't know anything about that. Maybe Katie has someone who works with her, someone who's got her back, someone who makes sure all the pieces fall in place while her hands stay clean.
What? Someone like who?
Like somebody she works with. Henry.
Oh, thank you. Give me that. I'm so hungry. So what are you having?
The most miserable day of my life. What makes it even worse is that everybody seems to think that my misery is some kind of spectator sport.
Honey, no one is staring at you.
You know, I actually used to get a kick out of it. When I first started on air, kids would come up and ask for my autograph or want to take their picture with me.
Yeah, it's fun being a celebrity.
Yeah, celebrity is one thing. Right now, I'm borderline notorious.
I know, I've been there, handled that. Good news is, it all dies down. Some other story takes its place, so relax.
Well, I'd like to think that that's true, but this is a little different. I mean, Chris isn't just some anonymous lowlife. He is the son of Dr. and Mrs. Robert Hughes. He is the son of my employer. He's your brother-in-law. He's my friend. Yeah. This isn't just gonna go away. I'm gonna have to testify. There's gonna be a trial.
Yes.
And down the road, I'm gonna
Please just don't do this to yourself.
Well,
Chris is the guilty one.
I know, but I hate being put in this position.
Honey, listen to me. The most important thing is your safety. The second most important thing is that Chris gets the help that he needs. Now, if he was stalking you, he needs to be punished.
I know.
And you do know that you can tell me anything, don't you? Anything at all. And if there's anything else that you need to tell me. Katie, you're absolutely sure that it was Chris stalking you, aren't you? Because if he's right, if he's innocent, then the real stalker is still out there. Katie, if you don't believe he's guilty, you gotta tell me now.
People everywhere are putting their finger on Pam, the most versatile way to cook with flavor. It's the main ingredient for any meal and is making its way around the kitchen to broil, roast, saute, and even stir-fry. Nowadays, it seems everything you cook calls for a touch of Pam. All-encompassing, all-natural. Pam really cooks.
Some nights, falling asleep is the most elusive thing on Earth. No matter how hard you try, you can't capture it. Now, you can capture the sleep you need when you need it with Sonata. Like other sleep aids, you can take Sonata at bedtime. But Sonata is the first and only prescription sleep aid you can take later if you have at least 4 hours in bed before becoming active again. You'll fall asleep fast and still wake up naturally, ready to start your day. Until you know how you will react to Sonata, you should not drive or operate machinery. Common side effects are headache, dizziness, and drowsiness. Do not drink alcohol while taking Sonata. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Ask your doctor about your sleep problem and how Sonata can help. Capture the sleep you need when you need it with Sonata.
To prove how great Colgate Total really is, I need 12 hours. The advanced formula in Colgate Total actually stays on your teeth after you brush. And 12 hours later, it's still there, helping to protect them. For 12-hour protection, Colgate Total.
When it comes to your health, never compromise, even when choosing a laxative. You need one that's strong enough to work overnight, but also gentle. Try doctor-recommended Dulcolax. Its comfort coating even protects your stomach. Get strong, get gentle, get doctor-recommended Dulcolax.
He's been stalking a child on the internet. Now he expects to meet a 13-year-old for sex. Can this cop stop him? Cyber Stalker, 48 hours tonight.
Margot, I'm just still in shock. Okay, this whole situation just makes me sick. Chris is the last person I would have ever expected. And like you said, at the arraignment, the evidence...
The evidence, yeah, the evidence is stacked against him.
Chris and I were so close. He's gonna think that I'm this terrible person.
Why? What'd you do to him? Why would he think that?
Okay, there was this one thing.
Okay, what is it?
Well, when those pictures of Molly and Chris surfaced, he wanted me to help him find out who took them.
Why you?
Well, because Holden discovered the pictures at WOAK, and Chris wanted to start there, but even his own mother wouldn't give him the time of day after she found out about that affair, so who else was he gonna turn to?
Honey, he could have turned to anyone who wasn't launching a new career. He could have gone to the cops. He could have hired a private investigator.
Well, when he found out that I wasn't gonna give him the time of day either, he just probably figured that I turned my back on him like everybody else did.
All right, well, then he blamed you for not getting his life back on track. He simply signaled you out for retribution.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, huh? You've worked with a lot of these cases.
Yeah, more than I care to remember. You are just so lucky that we got this stalker before anything really bad happened to you.
To the bright and beautiful mother of my bright and beautiful daughter, cheers to you.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? I'm talking about the social worker's visit. You handled it like a pro.
No, you're the one who handled it. I'm the one who just played it along. I mean, we really fooled her into thinking we were a real couple, didn't we?
I hope you like it. It's my mom's specialty. It's called roast beef supreme. Now, I think I followed the recipe right.
Oh, well, let me help you with
No,
that.
that's right. I want to do everything. I want this night to be completely special.
Oh, and you see, there's that word again.
What word?
Special. It means one thing to you, and it definitely means something else to me. So I think maybe we need to define our terms and be very, very clear so there's no misunderstanding.
Be very, very clear about what?
About what the two of us are and what we're not.
You know, guys sometimes exaggerate infatuations and...
Holden, we weren't infatuated with each other. We were in love. Now, you should be relieved here. I used the past tense. Bizarre things happen when your whole world shatters. But I've learned to separate my heart and my mind. And both of them right now are telling me that he's innocent.
Well, I'm afraid that you probably stand alone on that. And I have to say, the press, they're going to have a field day with this, especially with it coming on the heels of Molly's accident.
You know, I hate it when we don't agree. And you think that I'm just suffering from aftershocks of some teenage crush here.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but... You know, Chris is sitting in jail right now for terrorizing Katie. Now, why can't anyone else see how absurd that is?
He's right where he deserves to be.
Well, not for this. He didn't do anything to Katie.
Well, he's lucky to have you in his corner regardless.
Where did I get my stubborn streak from, huh? You or Molly?
A little bit of both. I want this trip to be about you, okay? I want you to be able to go and clear your head. I want you to be able to see your parents. Let's make a pact. Once we leave, we table the whole subject of Chris because we can't do anything about it anyway. What do you say?
Deal. Okay, I won't mention him if you won't.
I won't mention him either. All right, Paris. I hope you're not afraid of heights, because I want to go to the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, I can't wait. We're going to Paris.
Uh-oh.
I have good news, and I have bad news.
What's the bad news?
I couldn't get you on a flight tomorrow or the next day to Paris.
You know, whatever. It was a nice thought anyway.
But I did get you on a connecting flight out to New York that leaves in a few hours.
So the trip is still on?
Yes, if you want to go. Gotta hurry, though.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, no time for hugs. We gotta pack. Come on, go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You are incredible.
Oh, selfish. 7 days with your daughter, you get back, you are all mine.
I like it when you're greedy.
Oh, something to remember me by?
You know, it's traditional to give a going-away gift.
But you have to pack.
I do, don't I? All right, one more kiss.
I miss you already.
Me too.
We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Great meal. Uh-oh, gas pressure. What now? What else? Gas X, with the most powerful medicine for fast relief. Nothing works faster.
Hey, want to go for ice cream?
Gas X, the power to fight gas fast.
Eating your favorite foods can be a real pain when you've got a mouth sore. Orajel mouth sore medicine has triple action, relieves pain, soothes the sore, and helps prevent infection. Orajel mouth sore medicine. Feel better, fast.
Let's go, girls. Revlon Every Lash Mascara makes lashes their fullest, beautifully defined. Plus, comb separates every lash.
Goodbye, clumps. I feel like a woman. Hi, I'm Etta. Try some bruschetta?
When I want good pizza, I go out.
I'll take you out.
If you think you gotta go out for great pizza,
There, you're out. Bruschetta?
you never try Freshetta.
This is great.
Freshetta.
It seems no matter where you go, people are hearing about Clairol's Herbal Essences shampoo. Hearing about the all-natural botanicals, the organic herbs and pure mountain water.
Love it.
But what impresses them most is how much people love their hair.
Yes, yes, yes.
Could you bring me some of that shampoo? Herbal Essences, a totally organic experience.
Chicago Hope is back.
Your daughter has an aneurysm.
To try to save a little girl's life, the doctors take her to the brink of death.
Stop her heart.
All new Chicago Hope, CBS tonight.
Stalking a child on the internet. Can cops stop him 48 hours tonight?
CBS Friday. The government spent a fortune building the ultimate man.
Perfect.
Now a scientist wants to sell him off piece by piece.
Welcome to my little chop shop.
An all-new Now and Again. Then, when Nash protects a female felon, he discovers the perks.
I do not mix business and pleasure.
Of going undercover.
Except on leap years.
An all-new Nash Bridges after Now and Again. CBS Friday.
Okay, let me tell you what I see.
Okay. What do you see?
I see a wonderful guy who's caring, who's generous, and who's funny, and who's a lot sweeter than he ought to be. And I also see a guy who loves his daughter very much, and who maybe wants a lot more than he can have.
I made this dinner because you have your hands full with work and with hope. And I wanted to help. I wanted to take a little bit of your load off.
Yeah, but Andy, you did all this.
Because I wanted to. Because you know what, Denise? You deserve it.
And that's all.
That's all.
All right, okay. Because, see, I just want to be sure that we're on the same page in the same book, you know, because if you're trying to spark something between us, then it's just a waste of time. Because I love Ben Harris.
Oh, Denise.
And until a few weeks ago, Andy, he was my fiancé. He was a man sitting on the other side of this dining room table. And nothing has changed. And this marriage is temporary.
Temporary?
Yeah.
I know. I mean, it was my idea.
Just so you know.
I know.
Okay.
Absolutely. So, I shouldn't be able to fix dinner?
Yeah, well, dinner's one thing, but soft music and candlelight with matching silverware.
Oh, all right, so you thought that I was,
Yes. I mean, what was I supposed to think?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if these candles and the music are freaking you out, then...
Okay, look, don't get me wrong. I mean, I really appreciate the gesture and everything I do.
Oh, well, here's a gesture for you. Hey, come on. I'm sorry, it happens. A bad call.
Right, okay.
So, hard feelings?
No.
Good. Good. All right, well, then let's turn on the lights, we'll change the CD, and we'll have some fun.
Okay, you're on.
You said you didn't get a good look at the face behind the ski mask. How do you know it wasn't Henry?
I don't know. Wrong build, wrong hair.
Okay, he's not our stalker, but you gotta admit the guy's a creep.
I don't know anything about him.
See, I do. Move to the station, see what I can find out. Guess who I encounter? Henry. He's some kind of director over there. Anyway, I tell him I'm gonna do a story on Katie's rising stardom. Guess what?
What?
He tells me I should do a story. Katie, victim of a stalker. He said it would boost ratings and sell papers.
What are you saying?
Then he tells me that there's this guy that's been hanging around and he's obsessed with Peretti.
Who did he say that it was?
Said it was you.
Me?
You.
If that lie gets to the police...
All over this, okay?
Wait, where are you going?
I'm gonna go find out what I can about Miss Peretti, like where she gets her film developed. Is there anything I can do for you? Can I, water your pets, feed your plants, what?
Call my dispatcher. There is one thing you could do. Every once in a while, I'll go by the hospital and check in on Molly, you know. She doesn't really like to be alone.
See what I can do.
You got another visitor, Hughes.
I don't got any more friends left, whatever that could be. Dad.
Okay, so what are you gonna have for your last American meal? Burgers and fries? Maybe we should go to Mabel's and pick up a bag of
no.
Red Hots.
I am sick of running away. Stare down your demons, and they'll disappear. Hello, Detective Hughes. Katie.
Hi, Abigail. It's good to see you, Abigail. Actually,
you know,
we were
Katie,
just...
I wanted you to know that you're wrong about Chris. That he didn't do this.
I can't do this right now.
You know, you should know that he wouldn't do anything to you.
Listen, Abigail, Chris has changed a lot in the last couple of weeks.
Well, people don't change. Not like this. Yeah, he's angry and he's upset and he's alone right now. But he wouldn't come after you.
Abigail, I've known Chris for a really long time, okay?
So you should know him better.
I'm sorry for everything that you and your family and Chris have been through lately. I really am. But don't you think that we should just let this all go? It'd be better for everyone if we just close this chapter in our lives. Just let it be over.
It can't be over, Katie. You need to believe that he's innocent. And you need to fix all this for your own sake.
All right. Okay, come to Simon. I know you here somewhere.
Back to the drawing board. Where were we?
This box here, I think.
Anything inspiring while I was gone?
No, not as yet. I'm sure something will jump out at it before too long.
You can't blame them. They try. But what does a guy know about a period? He says, take Tylenol. It's not enough. I need Midol. For the cramps, headache, major league bloating. Midol's just as strong on pain, but it does more than Advil or Tylenol because it's got something extra to fight bloating and fatigue, too. I win. Midol, because your period's more than a pain. Must be the rented shoes.
You know, not many portrait studios give you a choice. So, I chose Sears. Their preview system's great, because I know I've got the shot I want right away. Look, you can choose any studio, but who's gonna give you choices like that?
I'm serious when it comes to wrinkles. So I use new line eraser from L'Oreal Paris with retinol.
The most serious anti-wrinkle action you may ever take.
To help erase the look of first lines, fine lines, even those lines we've learned to live with.
Line eraser with pure retinol.
You're tough enough to be real, but not too tough to
You need protection. You want comfort. Now Kotex Ultra Thins with wings give you both. No one else has a safety zone that helps keep fluid in the center. Or a comfort dry top sheet that keeps Kotex twice as dry as the leading Ultra Thin. That means you're comfortably protected, no matter what the day brings. Soft, strong. You've got it together with Kotex.
What makes the fiber in Citracel fiber therapy so special? Compare. All these fiber therapies, including Metamucil, contain psyllium, which can ferment in your system to initially produce excess gas. Only Citracel's fiber can't ferment, so it won't produce excess gas. And only Citracel's fiber is 100% soluble. Citracel is the smart fiber for regularity. For effective relief, choose Citracel. 100% soluble, no excess gas. Citracel.
Last night, we took you to see Alaska's melting glaciers. Tonight, the spectacular northern lights and the secrets they hold on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Sexual tension in the workplace. Think it doesn't exist? Think again. It's all about male-female roles. See how gender affects the way business is done and why. Tomorrow on The Early Show.
Bob Barker here, and wait until you see this showcase.
It's a perfect 10 because The Price is Right is returning to 10 a.m. on CBS 2. So come on down to The Price is Right, weekday mornings at 10, only on CBS 2.
Because you work for yourself now. Because you're out on your own. Because you've given up company benefits to work at home. That doesn't mean you have to pay a lot for health coverage. Call Kaiser Permanente, and we'll show you how to get quality medical care for a lot less than you'd expect. You shouldn't have to take chances with the health of you and your loved ones. That's why we created Personal Advantage. Starting as low as $111 a month, you'll have all these benefits. $15 doctor visits, hospitalization, preventive care, and prescription coverage with no deductibles. And a plan that puts patient care in the hands of doctors, not insurance administrators. Call this number now for your free information kit to get the coverage you can't do without at a price you can afford. Call today because you deserve a health plan that works as hard as you do. Kaiser Permanente, in the hands of doctors.
Hey, sports fans, check out the next Hollywood Squares.
Chuck Norris is the President's Man. CBS Sunday.
I love family photographs. Everyone posed, or dressed to the nines, or caught completely off guard. The best of times when everyone's celebrating and happy. One moment captured, one moment preserved, to be passed along like a little secret. This is how we are. This is what makes us happy. This is what keeps us together.
And when Holden and Abigail return, you'll have another priceless gift to share with them.
This is it. This is my life. All the best moments and memories right here.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it? How things happen for a reason.
How do you mean?
Well, here I am. I'm walking in the middle of winter, and I happen upon these packet of letters, and I just have to read some of them. I put an ad in the newspaper, and this architect shows up at my doorstep out of the blue. Flash forward to this new family room being built.
And don't forget a breathtaking portrait, which should hang right over here.
Oh, I love that.
You know, I agree. It is amazing how, you know, people's paths can cross at precisely the right time, and they find unexpected inspiration.
I was just thinking the same thing.
How's Graham?
Well, she's great. She sends her love and her prayers. She wanted to come tonight.
Oh, Dad, I don't want her to see me in this place.
Well, you know your grandmother. She decides to do something. Nobody can stop her.
And Mom, she's probably locked at home, got the phone off the hook. She doesn't want to hear from...
Cut it out. You know your mother loves you.
Dad, but after what happened with Molly and now this, I don't want to let you guys down like this.
You're not letting us down. And we're not about to abandon you.
This isn't something we can just wish away. It's not like falling asleep in the library or getting tossed out of school.
The allegations against you were false. Once they're resolved, we'll get you out of here.
Just keep hoping that this is going to end up being somebody's bad idea of a joke, and everyone's going to come walking in and we'll all laugh about it. You know what? Just, God, if I ever get out of here, I am going to make...
If? You're innocent. I know that. Your mother knows it, and so does your grandmother. And Tom's going to work on this case night and day until you're free.
Abigail, even if I didn't think that Chris was responsible for threatening me, it's out of my hands.
You can tell them that you're wrong. People make mistakes. You made a mistake.
And this was Chris's mistake.
It was someone else wearing a ski mask.
The evidence points to
Chris is part of your family. He's your brother-in-law. He sits around your table for dinner, and yet you're accepting evidence instead of just
Abigail,
believing
listen to me. Honestly, I wish that Chris was the same person that he used to be. Most of the fun I've ever had in this town is because of Chris Hughes. But he crossed the line.
Why is everyone so eager to believe
Abigail,
the worst about him?
Right now is not the time
You
to get
said
into this, so let's...
that he wasn't the same guy. Well, you know why that happened? It was because of those pictures. Because someone took pictures of a private moment and made it public for the ultimate thrill of hurting him or Molly. Now, who wouldn't go a little crazy? I did. But as far as him being your stalker, you've got the wrong guy. And you need to realize that before it's too late.
When your allergy medicine quits during the night, how can you face the morning? Take Atwt. Lasts twice as long as the other leading brands, 12 full hours. While you sleep, it helps clear your head of allergy symptoms. Wake up feeling allergy-free with Atwt.
You're about to see a toothbrush do something rather unusual. The Colgate Navigator. It bends wide open, so its bristles gently adjust to your teeth for a thorough clean. The Colgate Navigator. Bent on cleaning better.
Baby, show me 1 + 1 is 2. Show me all the things that you can do.
From
coast to coast, from high to goodbye. That's the power of two. Introducing Sprint 1000. 1,000 minutes of long distance for just $20 a month. That's as low as 2 cents a minute. Every night or all weekend long. The choice is yours. That's the power of two. Anything more would be too much. Switch to Sprint 1000 at 1-800-PIN-DROP.
Have you heard about it? It's new brown sugar, no total. And you haven't heard the half of it. 100% total nutrition, sure. But you haven't heard about the real brown sugar, crispy toasted oat flakes. That's the other half. You haven't heard about that? Oh, you will. 100% taste plus 100% total nutrition. It's brand new. Brown sugar, no total. If you haven't heard about the taste of new brown sugar, no total, you haven't heard the half of it.
Hi, I'm Lynette Jennings. How many times do you change your mind when you're deciding on a new floor? Exactly, which is why it makes so much sense to shop at the Home Depot. They have carpet, tile, rugs, and wood. They have stone and marble. They have more flooring choices than anyone. Which means you can change your mind a lot, but you'll never have to change stores. The Home Depot. Everything you need to create the look you want.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well then, hey, I'm so sorry about all of that.
Stop. It's not your fault. This is a very sensitive subject with all of us. How you doing otherwise?
Well, at this point, I'm just happy to have a job. I'm excited to go back and just put all of this behind me.
So you're not going to take any time off?
No, I will see you there bright and early, same station, same time.
Actually, you won't see me because Abigail and I are going to Paris.
France?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yep.
Well, where's Lily?
Actually, the trip's just for the both of us, so...
It's time to go.
Yeah, it is time to go. I'll see you, okay? You hang tough, all right? Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Well, that was fun.
Hell, no, it wasn't. So don't let Abigail get to you.
Does she actually think that I enjoy accusing Chris? I hate this. It's not fair. I am the one who was stalked. I am the one that this happened to, so why am I constantly being put on the defensive? Chris is not the victim here. I am.
I haven't had so much fun doing dishes before.
You're weird. But hey, you know, that's great. You can just wash away. I'm not going to deprive you of it.
Well, this time was fun.
No, too late. I mean, come to think of it, you know, you were pretty good at doing the laundry, too, so you can have that chore, too.
Well, what are you going to do while I'm up to my arms in detergent?
Oh, me, I'm just going to buy hand cream and take care of Hope.
Oh, why do I get all the work and you get all the fun?
I'm just surrendering to sexual stereotypes because you men are the warrior, so while you're out waging war against dirt, I'm going to be nurturing our baby girl.
Oh, that's pretty thin.
Oh, hold that thought. Hold it.
She all right?
Yeah, she went back to sleep.
Oh, great. Well, listen, I got some great films here. We could do mystery. We could do, I've got a horror film or action. Personally, I think we should probably go with the act. What?
I need to go for a walk.
Did I say something wrong again? I mean, I thought that everything was fine.
No, we are. I just need to get some fresh air.
I know that it hits you. Sometimes that you're not with Ben.
Look, would you take care of Hope? Please.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I won't be long.
See, that's the way it was for Holden and me. Our paths crossed once, then twice, and our lives were changed forever.
You all right?
I think it just hit me how much I'm going to miss him.
Yeah, I know. I know. Just think with Holden and Abigail gone, how much time you're going to have to pose. And arrange the archives of your several families into a very comprehensive family tree. And I saw that.
Sorry. Carpenters are starting to mix with the Snyders.
Ah. If I'm not deceived, I think I hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet.
Yeah, I should relieve the babysitter so I can calm them down.
And I bribe them. Tell them about all the fantastic gifts that their father will bring from Paris.
So I fill their head with visions of toys and bonbons so they'll never go to sleep.
Yeah, all right, you're right. Scratch that idea. You need all your energy for tomorrow. Those 2 boxes there, that's at least 2 days' work. And you are not sorting when you're posing.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bright and early.
I'll call you. Don't call me.
Yeah, sure. Good night, Lily.
Good night.
Surround yourself with diamonds and gold at the JCPenney $1 Million Jewelry Sale. The look? A dream in colorful gemstones. A celebration of diamonds and gold. A splendor of gold filigree. Now through Sunday, save an extra 10% on sale items during the $1 Million Jewelry Sale at JCPenney.
1-800-CONTACTS. Exact same contact lenses, delivered to your door for less than you're paying now. Call 1-800-CONTACTS. We deliver, you save.
I'm in the shipping business. Precious cargo. I can't afford to be distracted by a headache. So I take Advil every time. It's strong enough to get the job done. I never take chances. I take Advil.
Advil, stronger than pain.
I'm 64. Is there anything I can do to stop bone loss?
Absolutely. Here's proof. In a landmark clinical study, Caltrate actually stopped bone loss in women at risk for osteoporosis, whatever your age.
It's never too late for Caltrate.
Busy morning? We've got you covered. Burger King has delicious new pancake minis. Light buttermilk silver dollar pancakes with rich syrup so you can dip them and eat them on the go. Just 99 cents for a limited time. Only at Burger King.
Hey, Annie Matthews. What's on your plate today?
Today's gonna be great, but really busy. 10, maybe 15 cuts.
Lunch is here, Annie.
I'll probably grab a quick bite when I can.
Annie, your 2 o'clock's here.
And maybe get heartburn. I used to think Tums if I'd already eaten. Not anymore.
You can take Pepsid AC whenever you need it. Pepsid AC controls acid before, during, or even after the start of heartburn.
Of course I can take you.
No matter what's on your plate, today should be heartburn-free with Pepsid AC.
You know, I'm tired. Let's just get out of here.
All right. Let's go and get more. Okay.
Good evening, ladies. Good evening. How are you? Long time no see, Marco.
Hiya, Mr. McKinnon. Why don't you give a call? You come over for dinner some night, huh?
You know, hey, look, I heard about the arraignment. It must be kind of rough for you. I know you and Chris were friends and family. And I always think that when relatives have a bone to pick, they should do it over a dinner table. What happened with you guys?
No comment.
Oh, come on, stop. You don't think there's some kind of ambush, right?
Yeah, I do.
No. I'm not working on the story.
Oh, then what are you doing?
Conversation. Really, conversation, plain and simple. You going back to work, Katie?
Well, now that the threat is over, I think I just want to get all of this behind me as quickly as possible.
I'll bet.
You know what? I really want to thank you for that editorial you wrote after my trial.
So, Margot, I was just reporting the facts. You know, you line them up, they lead you straight to the truth. Isn't that right, Katie? Anyway, y'all be cool. Have a good night.
I promise you, Dad, and myself, that one of these days, I'm gonna be worth all the faith you guys put in me.
You already are. I'll see you tomorrow. And every day. Until this mess is cleared up. I love you, kid.
Love you too, Dad.
can't put off bed much longer. Did you pick a book?
This one.
Okay. Now you're going to help me with Faith, aren't you?
Sure, Mommy.
All right. Now look, Daddy's going away, but he'll be back before we know it. We'll have lots of projects to work on, and Simon's going to help us with that. Okay? Pretty soon, we are going to have a family room that we can play in for the rest of our lives.
Hey, full-figured gals. Is that underwire digging you? Introducing the 18-hour Comfort Wire Bra. Wrapped and cushioned to comfortably support your every move. It's about time. 18-hour from Playtex.
Here comes allergy relief for red, itchy eyes no ordinary drop can deliver. New Visine A, a powerful antihistamine, blocks the irritation, stops the itch. Suffer no more. Visine A, it gets the itch out.
Just a little thank you note to my dentist for recommending Colgate Total. The toothpaste with the formula is so advanced it actually stays on your teeth long after you brush. It's still there after 12 hours. What's more, only Colgate Total helps prevent plaque and gingivitis while fighting cavities, bad breath, and tartar buildup all day long. Now you know why all those dental professionals recommend Colgate Total. They love getting thank you notes. For 12-hour protection, Colgate Total.
When your headache's only partly relieved by the leading brand, your heart's in your work, but your head isn't. Take Excedrin and you'll feel better, because Excedrin is different, with 2 proven pain relievers plus an enhancing ingredient to completely relieve your headaches. So you'll feel completely better, because your headache's completely gone.
Get a $5 rebate on Quicken TurboTax Deluxe when you buy Excedrin, the tax headache medicine.
Are you a hardcore driver? Do you want an exciting car that's built tough? This is the Pontiac Grand Am. It's as hardcore as they come, because it's the only car built with solid form design. Are you a hardcore driver? Grand Am by Pontiac.
One woman wanted to marry a millionaire. Everyone wants to be one, but who would want to shoot a millionaire?
Regis. Supposed to be blanks.
Is that your final answer? And could his victim be Kathy Lee?
He's my closest and dearest friend.
It's the real dirt on America's favorite daytime hosts.
Got trauma. He's got pathos.
Diagnosis murder. CBS tonight.
What are you laughing at?
CBS Friday. It's a kid say so outrageous Cosby can't take the heat.
Is he gonna be back? I think he went to the bathroom.
All new Kids Say. Then, Cosby's permanent house guest has shocking news.
Mr. Lucas is my father.
Stop it. So get ready.
This is not going to be pretty.
All new Cosby after Kids Say, CBS Friday.
Here's the inside scoop on CBS 2's all-new afternoons. It's a star-studded Daytime Squares at 3, followed by Inside Edition at 3:30, and Women to Women at 4. All new afternoons, weekdays only on CBS 2.
When I started college, I knew I wanted to major in healthcare, but I had to take all these other subjects first. I wanted to focus on what I really wanted to do. Bryman let me get down to business. Now I'm working in a doctor's office. I kept my job while I was training, finished classes, and graduated months ahead of all my other friends. I'm making great money, and I have a great career.
If you feel like you're studying hard but not working toward your career, call Bryman College at 1-800-722-7337. Great careers begin at Bryman.
It's time to fall in love. With me or my Old Navy capris. So many colors, so little time. How can I choose?
Some say opposites attract. I think it's these bungees.
Old Navy all-terrain capris for women and girls.
Who says you can't buy love?